List of victims. Names of the dead are listed here. List of missing. Names of the missing are listed here. That's a small note for that, but
Victims
okay.
and missing are divided into 2 lists. They're both pretty long.
It's not even murder at this point. This is war.
The kids call it revolution. That's just semantics. Exactly. Call it whatever name you please. In the end, there's still a mountain of bodies.
Real.
But by calling it a revolution, they justify it in their minds and become even more brutal.
By how you're talking, you seem to know these brats pretty well.
Yeah, there does seem to be a core point in what's going on there. Here is that they justify it in their minds. There's a justification aspect to what they're trying to do. Because the kid that we fought, Masaru Daimon, he was clearly having second thoughts about what he was doing. But he was trying to force himself through it and justify it to himself. And that's why he kept hitting his arm to try to remind himself of to use the pain to refocus himself or something like that. Or to remind him of his past trauma. Something like that. There's something like that going on to try to, and he kept saying things out loud about his justifications for what he was doing, why he was right in his actions. He kept spurred. It's talking about all of these things that could be seen as justifications for the kinds of things that they were doing.
You're talking about the Warriors of Hope who lead the Monokuma kids, right?
Yeah.
From what I know, they were apparently students of an elementary school affiliated with Hope's Peak.
Everything goes back to Hope's Peak, doesn't it? Why is everything Hope's Peak? Why can't something be not Hope's Peak? Why is it always Hope's Peak? Are we gonna go to Hope's Peak in this game? That doesn't make any sense, but everything's Hope's Peak, so why not, right?
Hope's Peak Academy? Why would that name come up now?
Exactly, I agree, Toko. Why is that name suddenly coming up now?
What about it? Did something happen before?
Not just something. But forget about it for now. It's a very long story. But more on the subject, I never expected the academy to also have an elementary.
They're not technically affiliated. Attending Hope's Peak Academy still requires being scouted.
Okay, so this is another one of the reserve courses.
But the elementary was still prestigious. Many Hope's Peak Academy students came from there.
Okay.
The elementary studied the talents of children. Only child prodigies could attend.
And how exactly are they prodigies? They're just a bunch of mental brats.
I guess that just shows that having a great mind does not always make a great person. Or a child. A child's talent can easily be corrupted into something evil. Those 5 are the worst example. Actually, the Warriors of Hope were all in the classroom with the trouble children.
The trouble children?
Troublemakers, huh? Just as I thought. They were all deviants from the start.
It might be more accurate to say that they own talent not even the teachers could control.
Interesting, okay.
And what makes it more horrifying is that they're still kids. They kill without guilt or mercy.
So what are their talents then, is what I'm wondering.
You remember what you were like when you were children? How many cruel things you did?
Well, actually, no. We already know what their talents are. They told us. Masaru Daimon was the ultimate PE, right? Oh, I don't want to skip event. No, I wanted to check the thingy, but I can't check the thingy, so this is fine. We'll just keep going until I can check the thingy.
Because they're too pure, uncontrollable because they're too innocent. Children with more potential than adults, with such cruel natures. How horrifying it would be if they were truly out of control. Towa City is an example of that.
You think it's fun to threaten us?
It's not like that. I'm just trying to tell you to be careful.
That's none of your business.
Oh, cutscene. Oh!
Yo,
Ooh.
Shirakuma. I heard you were looking for me.
This is neither of the people I thought it would be.
I heard you went outside again without my permission.
What's that name?
Didn't I tell you it's dangerous? So, 2 more newcomers? Name's Haiji Towa. I'm the leader of the resistance
Oh,
here.
Towa. Haiji Towa.
What a surprise. He's pretty handsome.
What's wrong with you, Toko? Don't you have Byakuya?
I'm Toko Fukawa.
Oh my gosh.
I hope we get along well.
This is why I can't respect Toko. You have Byakuya. What are you doing? Why are you getting all flustered over this Towa guy? Come on now.
I'm Kamaru Naegi.
So, a girl who's filthy and a girl who's clean. Which one do you prefer?
Oh my gosh.
If your last name is Towa, does that mean that you're...
Yeah, I'm from the Towa family.
I'm gonna take a look at his coat there. He's got like a, what's that thing on the left side, or on his left side of his coat? Is that like a lock? With like a combination lock?
Haiji's father is a chairman of Towa Group.
Then you're a son of a distinguished family? And the Towa group too. You must be very...
Do you only care about wealth and power, Toko?
I'm getting a little hot from all this excitement. I don't mind if you help me cool.
Got it. Leave it to my special cooling device.
What are you gonna do? Use a fire extinguisher on her?
I didn't ask you.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I don't have status or money or anything. Those kids took it. Thanks to them, I lost everything. Towa Group. Even the whole damn Towa City.
By the way, do you happen to know who's leading the children?
The children seem to be leading themselves. Kind of.
Who knows?
Then, do you maybe know why Towa City became a target?
But someone did give them the Monokumas, and they did explain some of that, but not completely.
Sorry, I don't really know much about Towa's situation. Didn't really do anything there.
Yeah, because what was it? It was one of them like has the ability to control some of the Monokumas. We know that.
And the one who would have all the answers, my dad, he's been missing since the riots.
missing? I'm the same. I don't know where my parents are either. So I want to go home no matter what. Please, tell me how to get out of this city.
You can't as long as you have that thing on your arm. Or, well, you could cut off your arm. Cut off your arm, then you can escape the city. Cut off your arm, then take a boat out of here.
Well, if there is a way to escape, I'd love to know.
It's what I just told you. Cut off your arm, then go on a boat.
Huh?
All the roads that connect to the outside are blocked completely. And it wouldn't matter anyway. That wristband. Those kids put it on you, right?
I know it will explode if I try to leave, but does anyone know how to take it off or something?
Nope, apparently. Did he try? Is that why his arm's like that?
No?
I want to help, but I'm sorry. It's just not possible.
However, no need to get too down about that. At least this place is safe. Those brats don't even know this place exists.
Supposedly. I don't know if that's true or not.
You're telling us just to hide here?
It's not like you can escape anyway. Staying put and keeping quiet is the best move right now.
You're right. At least as long as I'm here, there's no need to worry.
No, there is definite need to
Why
worry.
don't you fight?
Hmm?
Isn't this a resistance? An organization created to fight these little brats, right?
No, this wasn't an organization created to survive. What do you mean to fight these brats? They're not military. They're not warriors. They're just a bunch of civilians that ran away and are trying to not die. The people who should be coming in to fight the brats are hopefully the future foundation, coming in with a coming in with an army to stomp this out, but that doesn't seem to be happening.
Then why don't you just fight?
Fight? That'd be suicide. We have no guns. See this arm?
Your arm. Did a Monokuma do it?
Yeah, got crushed.
Okay.
Like paper. The whole thing only took a split second. And those brats were laughing. Like it was fun to them. While I was screaming, bleeding. They're not kids. Not anymore. They're devils.
Oh, is he the one that wrote that notebook about wanting to put the kids in a blender? To have a kid smoothie? Is this the kid smoothie man?
Devils.
He's not wrong. He's really not wrong. Even children can go to...
The bright side is, even my nerve endings were crushed, so I don't even feel the pain.
Even children can be tried as adults and go to prison. And there is reason for that, because sometimes they are this messed up. Although, I don't know. It's a complicated topic.
Of course, that just means it'll never fully heal.
Children obviously have the potential to change quite a bit as they're growing up. So, I don't know.
So basically, your will got shattered along with that arm of yours, right?
Yeah. He doesn't want to go fight them anymore. But again, he's not wrong. They don't have guns. How are they going to fight them? I'm sure we're gonna find a way. And I think in the context of this game, Toko is probably right. She's probably right that they need to go and try to fight the Monokumas. And in the context of this game, the children probably are going to be... we're probably are going to save the children in the end. We're probably not going to be turning them into a kid smoothie. We're probably not going to do that. They probably will get like saved somehow and become like regular kids again. And have to overcome what they did and the weight of what they did. And the trauma that they caused. That's probably where this is going to go as a game. But realistically, in this situation, I would definitely say, no, let's just stay in here. Let's not try to fight these Monokumas that can break an arm with just like a slap. And let's just wait for the Future Foundation to come in and crush this like stuff that's happening on like a small island. Because this is a small island, right? And we already, according to what I seem to understand, the rest of the world is somewhat okay-ish now, getting back to normal. At the very least, there isn't Monokumas running loose in the outside world, I think. It's just like they suddenly attacked here. But then they also said that the Towa group was like a place that was unaffected, so maybe the rest of the world still does suck and doesn't have the resources to come help us. I don't know. I don't have enough information. Let's just continue.
And that's why you're sitting here, moping and pitying yourself, right?
What the? You sure got harsh.
That nice girl act was just for your benefit. I got information now, using my womanly charm.
What womanly charm, Toko? You don't have it? You don't have that.
Huh? An act?
Of course. I belong to Master Byakuya only. There's no way I'd give my heart to some mole of a man, hiding underground like a coward.
Okay, if it really was all an act, then you know what, Toko, that does give me some respect points for you.
It's not like I'm going to hide forever. I'm just waiting for the right opportunity to strike.
Excuses. Save them for your psychiatrist.
So this guy's saying kind of the same thing as the other guy outside who Toko didn't like. About just waiting for the right moment to do something. Because maybe right now isn't the right moment. Because they don't have any way to fight back. All they have is themselves. They don't have any type of weaponry down here. What are they going to do? Just go out and try to beat the Monokumas in hand-to-hand combat? We already saw that they could slap him and break his arm. And more than break his arm, like
fighting back,
crumple it like paper.
It's all for nothing if you're dead.
The way you are now, you might as well be.
No, they still have hope of something changing.
Toko, that's too far!
Yeah, what do you expect them to do? Just run to their death? It's like a never retreat kind of mindset. That's not true. if you're trying to like fight some like powerful force, you don't say like, okay, let's just go attack. Let's just go to the king's castle and let's just go there and like punch the king and then take over the castle, right? No. This is not how it works. Sometimes you can't just do that. You can't just say, all right, let's just go and attack. Think a little bit more tactically, Toko. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, you're right to say that to Komaru, because Komaru truly is a little bit too timid and doesn't seem to understand that Komaru actually does have the ability to fight back. This guy, I can understand, he wants to protect everyone here, doesn't want to go out and like get everyone killed, and he has first-hand experience of what it's like to fight them. But Komaru, she has a weapon, she knows how to use it. She's actually a little bit more timid than she maybe needs to be. Although I guess an option would be if Komaru gave that weapon to this guy and said, okay, here's a weapon, this is a gun, this is what you can use to go fight the Monokumas. I feel like this guy actually would take that gun and actually would go and try to fight them. He seems to really, really hate the children and what they're doing. All that hate, I don't think Toko is... I think Toko is wrong in saying that this guy is a coward and doesn't want to go and fight. He clearly does want to go and fight. And if he was given that gun that Komaru is using, he would go out and fight them. I believe he would. So I don't think I think Toko's completely wrong about that. But Komaru, she actually has the means to fight, and she's not. It's like they're opposites. Komaru is the opposite of this guy, I feel like.
Weren't you going to fight against those
And yet
brats?
she's trying to say the same thing to both of them.
Sympathizing with these people. Yeah, okay. Maybe you are just an average, common, ordinary character with no special talents. A drab girl who lacks presence and charm with no athletic or intellectual skills. But what's wrong with that? Someone who just keeps making excuses and doesn't even try to fight back? You're worse than dead. Totally worthless.
Alright, Toko's being a little harsh, but she's right that not even trying to fight back is nonsense.
Why are you being so cruel?
Hey now, I'm sure Toko didn't mean it like that.
Oh, yes I did. Just looking at you frustrates me. You remind me of myself in the past. No matter how much pain or despair you feel, nothing will change if you keep denying it. So why don't you just try to change it yourself? No matter how scary the situation was, he faced it head on and moved forward.
Talking about Makoto?
Thanks to that, I'm alive today.
What are you talking about?
Rushing forward at full speed with no hope of success isn't courage. It's stupidity.
I agree. This is exactly what I'm trying to say. Haiji is right. You don't just tell all these people who finally made it to safety, okay, everyone rush out of here and go fist fight with the Monokumas. Let's go do that. That's gonna work, right? You have to grab hope for yourself. You have to try. No, that's not realistic.
Who's stupid?
You are, Toko. You are stupid, Toko.
Well, do you have a plan? Do you know of some way to get out of here? Do you know how to remove a wristband? Exactly. Great questions, Haiji. Ask her, does she have any answers? Because just criticizing somebody's actions without actually giving them an alternative, presenting them with an actual answer, it's dumb. It's stupid.
Yeah, of course. I'm sure Future Foundation technology can get it off easily.
Huh?
Okay, so you're gonna get to the Future Foundation?
It's not like we can contact Future Foundation anyway.
Yeah, that's true, we can't. So then what's your plan?
Wait, hold on. What did you just say about Future Foundation?
This guy knows something?
Don't tell me you're just gonna leave it up to those guys.
Okay, so music change. So this guy doesn't trust the Future Foundation? Why?
What do you mean?
Toko is a member of Future Foundation.
What? What did you say?
Uh-oh, that wasn't something you wanted to say, Kamaru.
If that's the case, then I'm sorry, but get the fuck out of here. I refuse to cooperate with you.
Interesting.
Hey!
Why does he not like the Future Foundation?
What happened? Why did he get angry all of a sudden?
But in the end there, Toko did not present any kind of alternative. Just said, I'm sure the Future Foundation will figure it out. So go out and try to kill yourself. That's not a plan.
Let's go.
Uh,
But
He told us to get out. We can't stay here.
that's true.
you're right, but
Well, Komaru, you did it dumb. You should not have said that she's part of the Future Foundation. That was bad, and now Kamaru's only chance to like sit somewhere and be safe and not do anything for the rest of her days until the Monokumas eventually come in here and kill everyone. That plan is ruined. So now she actually does have to go out and fight again.
I wonder what happened with Haiji. He totally lost his composure back there.
That's all you got to say? Yeah, and the reason we're being kicked out, it's both Kamaru and Toko's fault. Toko for being part of the Future Foundation and being so rude, and Kamaru for revealing that information when you probably shouldn't have.
what is that?
Just based on his reaction, you probably shouldn't have said it. I know she didn't know. She didn't know that he would react that way, but based on his reaction, it was kind of obvious. You probably should have not said anything.
Someone help! That's my wife!
Oh, they have a TV signal in here. What, are they executing her?
Please, calm down.
Is all E?
I can't just stay calm looking at this. This is a trap. They're just trying to flush us out. Why fall for their cheap tricks?
Did something happen? It might be better if you guys didn't look.
Huh? Why?
Just because the adults managed to make their way here, it doesn't mean they're saved. As long as we're helpless against the children, there will be no future for the adults here.
This is true. Shirakuma's absolutely right. They need a way to fight back. They need an actual plan to fight back. Weaponry, like the thing that Kamaru is using.
There's no need for you guys to worry about that. I'm sure you're already troubled enough.
Then I won't think about it. Who won't do any good anyway.
And sorry about earlier. I never thought Haiji would react like that.
It seems as if he hates Future Foundation.
Yeah, why though?
Who cares? I'm not interested in those who are beneath me. Anyway, the exit's over there, right?
Huh? Leaving already? You should at least stay the night.
Well, he told us just to get out, so probably not.
If I had to spend a night in this dump, I would rather leap into the arms of a Monokuma.
Is there a better place to spend the night?
Aren't
Because
you
I
being
didn't
a
see
bit
any.
too dramatic?
Yeah.
They're probably planning to attack us while we sleep. Or take funny pictures of our sleepy faces.
I don't think that matters,
Oh, no.
Toko.
A sleeping face shot would be bad.
But it's already nighttime, and underground, it's going to be even darker.
Yeah, would you rather sleep in the sewers? Cause,
Huh? Dark already? I guess I've got no choice. If you insist. Just for one night.
oh, they are actually gonna sleep here? Oh, I guess we are actually gonna sleep here. Alright, whatever. I guess Haiji's
See,
fine with that.
This place is a private room. It's usually used for the injured and sick.
Private room? No matter what you call it, this is a prison cell.
This Shirakuma's giving you special treatment right now, Toko. The people out there, they don't get a special room to themselves, probably. I would imagine that the people out there are all sleeping in that big, like, auditorium like type area, that big, like, area that we saw earlier. They're probably just like all out picking their own corners to sleep in. And here you get a special room closed off by itself, probably a privilege.
No, it's not. It just looks like one, but it's not.
Well, this is the only place there is, so we got no choice.
And about what you mentioned before, are you really a member of Future Foundation, Toko?
So what if I am?
Well, she's actually not technically a member of Future Foundation, right? She's still, like, an intern or whatever.
And if you make contact with them, they will come and save us?
Well, yeah, but reaching them is the problem.
But they should already know. They haven't been able to contact Byakuya, after all.
It's true that it will be difficult, but it's not impossible.
They should already know what's going on here.
I'd like you to have this.
Okay. A laptop
This is...
in a hard case.
It's the newest wireless device Togami Group developed. It can send audio and video. It wasn't
Okay.
available to the public, but groups like the police and Future Foundation use it.
How is it different from a laptop?
So, if we use this, we can call Future Foundation?
Really? We can?
No, it's not that easy. Because of the jamming.
Jamming? Like raspberry?
Yes, like raspberry.
It means radio interference.
Thanks to the signal jamming everywhere in Towa, this device can't be used in town.
Then why give it to us? You want us to throw it away for you or something?
So we have to take it somewhere specific?
No, it's not that. The jamming radio waves are emitted from a huge building called Towa Hills. If you send a signal from a higher spot, you should be able to avoid the jamming.
Okay. But I imagine we're probably just gonna have to go to Towa Hills and stop the jammer, right?
And of all the buildings in this city, there's one that just might work, and it's not far. A skyscraper called Towa Tower.
Ooh, fancy. That looks cool.
It's a huge tower, a landmark of Towa City.
Is it gonna get blown up right when we reach it?
That building is taller than Towa Hills, so you should be able to send a signal from there.
Then, if we go there, we can call Future Foundation?
If you already knew about this, why didn't you just use other adults? Why us?
Well, you have a
It's
weapon.
impossible for anyone here. Monokumas are patrolling outside, after all. But I've seen you two fight. You can beat those Monokumas and make it to the tower.
But that mole man said he didn't want to rely on Future Foundation.
I'm sure he'll understand. If Future Foundation comes, his people will be saved as well.
Yeah, that's true. But I still am curious about why he doesn't like the Future Foundation.
Of course, I won't force you. No doubt about it. This will be a dangerous mission.
Did one of the Future Foundation, did he have a chance to kill one of the kids or something like that? And did a Future Foundation member stop him? Maybe that's it. That would make sense. Since he hates the children so much, if somebody tried to stop him from getting revenge, maybe that would be enough for him to hate the Future Foundation. If one of the Future Foundation members tried to protect the children that were causing the disaster. That's probably it.
I wish I could do it myself. To tell you the truth, I'm jealous of you two. I wish I had the power to protect people.
Well, apparently you do. Apparently you're helping a lot of people. And bringing in all those, cargo crates and whatever.
Hey, Toko?
I know. You want me to decide, right? Well, it's been decided. Even if a competent adult were to go, it'd be too dangerous.
I want to go.
Oh, now you say that, Toko? Even if a competent adult were to go, it would be too dangerous. She says that now when she was literally just a few minutes ago saying, you should go out and attack them. When she knew, now she's saying she knows that they'd stand no chance. Come on.
What?
Toko, I still don't like you.
I know it's dangerous, but we found a way to survive up until now. So, I want to keep trying. Keep going forward.
I understand how you feel, but maybe you should think this over.
What happened, Toko? Earlier you were telling me to stop hiding and fight back.
Why is she so contradictory? She's constantly contradicting herself.
No, it's just... Well, I guess it's better than just rotting away here, when I think of it that way.
Then we are going?
And Komaru's the same way though. Komaru's also like, she's so back and forth. Komaru is like, I'm so depressed. I don't want to go anywhere. Just let me sit here and do nothing and wait for people to rescue me. And then other times he's like, let's go. Let's go in get the transmission happening. Let's go. We can do it. She's like, she goes between like super positive and super depressed, back and forth, back and forth. And then Toko, she's kind of back and forth as well about like saying like, oh, we need to be super courageous. We need to go out there and fight. And then being super pessimistic and be saying like, no, we can't go out there and fight because we just be going to our deaths. Very contradictory.
For now, we'll check it out. We'll see about contacting Future Foundation when we're there.
Looks like you made your decision. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for your courage. Well, make sure you get plenty of rest today so you're prepared for tomorrow.
Thank you. I'm finally starting to see some hope. Thanks to you, Shirakuma.
Oh, give it a hug.
Thank you so much.
Yep, give the plushie a hug. I agree. Shirakuma actually has been very helpful so far.
Oh, good for you. A tight and bouncy hug from a high school girl is priceless.
Whatever you say, Toko. She's just freezing because she has no covers.
So cold, Master Byakuya.
It's
what?
morning.
Interesting tune we just got there, but all right.
Yeah, sure is.
Of course, there's no real way to tell underground.
But still, I feel refreshed. I was able to get a really good night's sleep.
You're the only one who slept well. How can you just fall asleep so fast like that?
Okay then. Now I'll tell you how to get to Towa Tower. After you climb the ladder, go the opposite way you came from. That will take you above ground.
Okay, that was obvious. I was already gonna go the opposite way, but sure.
A little bit past that, there will be a river. Follow the river, and you'll find the tower.
Doesn't sound like it's too far away.
The problem isn't the distance. It's the Monokumas between here and there.
Well,
Oh.
it's gonna be all right. I'm sure of it.
See, this is Komaru being super positive again. Komaru's the positive one now, and Toko's the negative
Why
one.
do you say that? You have no reason to think that whatsoever.
You're the reason, Toko. You might be worried for whatever reason, but with you around, there's no need to worry.
That doesn't make Toko feel any better. That just puts more pressure on her.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
Just leave it to us. We'll definitely get a message off to Future Foundation.
But Toko was happy to hear that.
You two be careful. Have a safe trip.
Okay. Well, didn't you just go down the ladder? I saw you go down the ladder, but now you're not down the ladder. That's suspicious. Okay, nothing to see there. Yeah, we will save here just in case. You never know. With a weird buggy port like this, you never know when it might randomly crash. It hasn't yet, but it's always
Said to
time.
Go the opposite way from where we came.
Obviously this way. Okay. Where are the Monokumas at? Don't see him. Coin. I'm glad we have the thing that gives us more coins. Alright. Let's head back and grab this item before anything else. So yeah, the laser sight, it increases the speed of the laser sight, but the laser sight, it doesn't even seem to have like a speed cap or anything, so I don't know what that meant. If you're not careful with my little sister's sixth sense, the world may end. Okay? So we must be very cautious in how we treat her. Okay, so there's a little sister that has like a power that could destroy the world or something. Wataruku Tsumichi, the meaning of my life, the guidepost of my life, the world itself in my eyes, is for the sake of Wataruko. I don't even mind if it's for the sake of Wataruko. If it's for the sake of Wataruko, I don't even mind sacrificing my own life. That's what I believed in until yesterday. When I woke up that morning, Wataruko was roaming through the house, bending all the spoons. So it's the Matrix now? But can she bend the very fate of the world? The world's best sci-fi love comedy, first volume. I see. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Is this... What do you mean a sci-fi love comedy? What do you mean a love comedy? Because this is from the perspective... Note that this is written from the perspective of the brother. The meaning of my life, the guidepost of my life, the world itself in my eyes, if it's for the sake of Wataruko, I don't even mind sacrificing my own life. So this person who's speaking is not Wataruko. And it's the title is, if you are not careful with my little sisters. Oh no, but it's if... That is like if somebody was speaking to the main character. Okay, so I was just wondering if this was another, you know, another incest manga or something. But it may not be. This is it. This is number one. What do you mean number one?
This is not funny at all.
Of all the books in the world, this refuse known as light novels is my number one most hated thing. No, I take it back. Light novels shouldn't even be counted as books. They're literary waste paper. But you know what? They can be pretty good literary waste paper. Yeah, you know, certain kinds of light novels, they're trash. But you know what? Everyone has their own favorite kind of trash. Some people like country music, and you know that's their favorite kind of trash. And some people they like cheesy TV dramas or I don't know, lots of other things, right? There's lots of types of media that are pretty trash, but people love them, and everybody has their own type of trash that they love. I think everybody has the type of trash that they love. And sorry if anybody if I called anything that you like trash, but there's things that I like that are trash, and I'm fine with calling them trash, but I still enjoy them. It's even if somebody was to call the Chinese light novels that I read trash, I would agree, but that doesn't matter because I still enjoy them. So you can enjoy something that's trash. Don't worry. If somebody calls the thing that you like trash, that's not a problem. You can still enjoy that thing that's trash. You can still even accept the thing that you like is trash. Just embrace the trash and learn to accept it. That's what I say. No, not even. I wouldn't wipe my ass with this. Light novels are the worst waste of paper ever. Well, obviously I don't read them either, but surely some of them aren't so bad. They say that taste grows over time, so maybe if you give it another shot?
Don't mess with me.
You couldn't pay me to give light novels another shot. That's a pretty thorough hatred you have there. You said you don't read them either, right? That makes me think that maybe for the first time I can see you as a human being. What did you see me as before?
And?
So, what kind of literature do you fancy? Postmodernism, romanticism? You better not tell me you like Victorian novels with a straight face. I don't really know how it's classified. I'm just really into manga. Uh-oh, she doesn't like that either. Manga? That's not literature, it's not even a novel. Well, it's a graphic novel, and there's tons of different kinds. You should try reading one. Collaborations from failed storyboard artists and English major dropouts, no thanks. Manga's a waste of resources too, just like light novels, maybe worse. Hey, you can make fun of me all you want, but if you make fun of manga, you've crossed the line. I won't forgive you. Where did all this passion come from?
Jeez.
Well, I mean, reading manga is like my only hobby. Oh no, it's your only hobby? I'm proud of the fact that I'm well read. You don't like it when people make fun of stuff you think is important, right?
Don't mess with me!
Don't you dare talk about novels in your little picture books if they're on the same level. And you say you're more well-read than others. I bet that means you only read like one a week. I see through you. You're just a self-declared otaku. But for a high school girl, one a week is a lot. I have to buy them with my allowance after all. And what's important is the quality, not the quantity. It's about your love of the medium. You know what I think? I think your mind is trying to protect itself from that garbage. You're subconsciously only allowing yourself to read one a week. True would probably kill you. You're so frustrating. No one makes fun of manga. And making fun of me for not reading a lot of them just because I refuse to buy used? Yeah, your love of manga is so gross.
That's not it!
They're not terrible.
What's going on?
Fine, but you're still gross. Toko. But like I was saying, it's okay. It's okay if it's trash. It's okay if you like trash manga. If somebody says that it's trash, then you know what? Maybe it's trash, but it doesn't matter. You can still like trash. Everyone has their favorite form of trash that they can just consume, even if it's trash. Some people like their isekai novels, their generic isekai, or the generic harem anime. There's plenty of people who like those things. And sure, they're trash, but that doesn't mean that they're not good. That doesn't mean that trash can't also be good.
If we climb that ladder.
Sure, your country music might all be the same, and might have pretty terrible lyrics, but it's okay. You can enjoy the trash because the trash can still be fun. You just gotta embrace the fact that it's trash. Learn to love the fact that it's trash. And accept it. Embrace your trash for what it is. Nope. Stay. Okay. All right, let's set up. That's enough spicy comments for me today.
Oh, this place is a graveyard.
This is a pretty colorful graveyard. I actually really like this. I really like this. the look of this place.
Looks
It's pretty
like
cool.
it.
Like the
It
colors.
doesn't just look like it. It's clearly a graveyard.
This whole town
Handprints
is
on
basically a
them.
graveyard anyway. At least this place buried the bodies.
That's not the problem. I've had the ability to
What?
see ghosts ever since I was a kid.
What?
Oh, really? If you like the occult, I know just the guy you should meet. He's even more of an idiot than you. You'd really hit it off. What do you say?
No, you're wrong, Toko. Hiro is not into the occult. It's not a cult. Fortune telling is not a cult. It's not pseudo-scientific bullcrap. What are you talking about, Toko? Get it right. Hiro is not about the occult. He's about fortune telling, which is not a cult, okay? Understand?
Well, first we have to get out of here.
Very important distinctions. Yeah, look at this. What kind of pose is that? Also, I wish I could understand Japanese, but I don't. But all these have the same thing on them over and over. Oh, can I use the thingy? Let's use the thingy. Whoop! Hooray! Kotoko Utsugi. We got a noose. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, I really have to learn to hit the eye properly. It actually is a little bit precise.
Well, this is quite a colorful street. I'm sure some pretty girl designed it.
Some pretty. Is that an inside joke? Is that an inside joke? In the dev team, did a pretty girl actually design this level? What? But this is so weird. This is like such a shift because this is not the real world. What is this? This is not normal. Everything was so realistic before, but now suddenly we're in like gingerbread land. Oh, hello. Are you okay? If my options are okay and not okay, I'm pretty freaking far from okay. Well, we're not exactly okay either. I don't think a single adult in this town is okay. Maybe, but that doesn't make me feel any better. Never expected something like this. Been living here for 10 years. 10 years? You're from here? Then do you know why the children are acting like this?
Who knows?
Oh, friggin' clue. I know what they've done. Those kids, killed my family. Made a diorama with their bodies.
Hey.
Can you imagine it? Seeing your family's bodies nailed to a wall, necks fixed into a position with wire. And knowing you just have to hide and watch them do it. Can't imagine it, can you? That's fine, that's normal. You shouldn't have to imagine something like that your whole damn life.
Shit.
So why? Why me? I wish I could be normal again. Wish I hadn't seen it. What did I do? What did I do to deserve this? This game is so much darker than the other games in the series. It's so much darker than Danganronpa 1 or 2. I wonder if that's going to be a theme that's actually going to carry over into Danganronpa 3 or not. I feel like this game is definitely an exception.
That must be Towa Tower.
Oh, yeah, right there. You're right.
Looks like we can just walk along the riverside.
This is a very red sky, and I don't know why. And why is there like a box around the Towa Tower? Like, and what's with the lines in the sky, like the vertical lines? Like, what is up with this place?
Drop them in the river for efficiency.
Oh, right. Knockback. Oh! Okay. Is that the first time I actually died? The grenades a bomber Monokuma throws and guard Monokuma's shield attack are dangerous knockback attacks. Retaliate with knockback. Oh no, that's not the first time I've died because I remember seeing that screen before. Okay, let's try that again. Get the knockback out and let's try to get ahead of them a little bit.
Towa Tower. Looks like we can just walk along the riverside.
Actually,
Drop them in the river for efficiency.
let's do that. There we go, and bonk. Alright, good. That worked well enough, I guess. Precision shot. That sounds like something that might be for me. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, it only takes 1 skill point, too. Decreases laser sight move speed. See, I don't get that. Increase laser sight move speed or decrease laser sight move speed? Oh, you know what? Those are for a controller, right? That must be it. Okay, I understand. That's if you're using a controller. Or like some sort of joystick controls, which probably was the case in the original release of this game. So, yeah, I understand. Those are not skills that are going to be helpful to me, though. I'm already good with the sensitivity that's at. Alright, move. More knockback, not bad.
There's some weird machine lying here.
Yeah, it's like a teleporter.
For a world-famous IT organization, Towa sure likes to make weird crap.
Another tutorial for you. This device is a hologram projector TV built by scavenging Towa's technology. If you turn it on, a video of a child will appear. Perhaps the kids modified it. It appears the Monokumas love modern technology because they're drawn to it. But this unit doesn't emit any sound, so only enemies who can see it will react to it. By utilizing this special ability, I bet you can wipe out the enemy in one blow, so that you can use this to distract them or something. And if you haven't already figured this out, turn it on with Move. Use these hologram TVs skillfully to progress forward.
Why don't we give moving that a try?
Okay, I will. But before I do that, I kind of want to use this, don't I?
Stop cowering and try moving that thing.
Fine.
See if you
Amazing! A hologram! Look, Toko, holograms!
Jeez, you're awfully excited.
Why does it have to be doing that
Come on,
animation?
woman.
That's gracious. Can I stop it? Okay, I blame you for making me turn it on. Now it's gonna keep doing that animation for all eternity. It's like a war crime for this
You gotta
entire
attack
area
the
that's
shield one from
happening.
behind.
Attack the shield one from behind? Yeah, okay, destroy them all with one explosion. So we appear here. There's a thingy that I can use Move on, which will make the exploded guy go walk over to it. And then we can kill the exploded guy and it'll kill all the shield ones, right? I think that's the idea, right? Oh, and it tells me up the top what truth bolts I should use. So break and move, yeah. Let's do it. Should be easy enough. All right, move.
Looks like they're hooked on that thing.
Nice, actually managed to hit its eye. Perfect. Hooray! All right. Nothing here. Monokuma door? What's this? The bomb inside her too. Oh, this is the next chapter? Worried about the bomb inside her body that will explode if she falls in love, Yumi Kayakuda continues to keep her distance from Shota. But even she can't keep her heart from longing for the forceful Shota. Whenever she realizes she is falling in love, she asks Shota to bully her to keep the flames of passion away from her bomb. Okay? However, one day, while she was getting bullied by Shota in the classroom after school as usual. Why is that in quotation marks? The transfer student Tokeku Koriyama, whose light of life goes dark whenever the feeling of love vanishes, steps in. If I can't be in love, I'd rather die. Beware the carbon dioxide poisoning of life. The second volume of the Stevie Torrid love story. What?
Amazing!
Hey, the second volume of the Bomb series. Yoko Koriyama, the new girl, is so cute. I tell you, I'm not interested in this filth. Oh, come on, don't say that. You should at least try reading one. She already said she's never gonna try it. The final date scene from this volume is so good. It's considered a masterpiece of manga history. A masterpiece of crap is still crap. But speaking of dates, this area seems like a pretty good spot for a date with Master Byakuya. Mine's the Monokumas, obviously.
You're right.
Yeah, it'd be nice for a couple to walk on the shore and eat sweets hand in hand. I'd want a date like that for my first time.
Huh?
Huh? I took you for some sleazy tramp who just acts innocent. You really don't have any experience? Of course not. Yes. Well, which one is it? I totally have experience. Lots of it. Too many to count with both hands. What? I flipped through attractive boys like pages in a manga. So then you are just putting on an act. You don't look it, but you're a poisonous little succubus on the inside. Oh, well, no, maybe not that bad.
Nothing.
No, really. If you're gonna be a slut, you should at least be proud of it.
Sorry.
Okay, I lied. I don't have any experience.
What?
Why would you lie about that? Oh, well, I didn't want you to make fun of me. She seems like she's gonna make fun of you no matter what you answer. Your views on sex are about a quarter of a century old. Only the most narrow-minded vermin measure a person's worth by their sexual experience. Well, even though I never actually went on a date, I have been asked out before. So you turned them down? Yeah, because they were all my friends' exes, or like, guys older than my dad. Yeah, okay, that's understandable. I can see that. The aura that really pulls into lecherous types is just bursting out of you. 10 years from now, you'll probably be sold off to cover some lowlife's gambling debts. What?
Stop it!
Stop that! Don't say it or it might come true. What can I say? You got a face that ugly guys just love. Kind of face that makes them think, even I have a chance with her.
Aww.
Well, thanks, Toko. I'll remember that. No, don't remember that, Kamaru. Don't take anything she says to heart. Yeah, Toko's terrible. Alright. Let's see what's in this Monokuma door. Alright, we got more children. As always. Right, let's go for the headshot. Hi? No, it's just a table and some chairs. Why are they 80-80 strafing over there? You looking at anything there? Alright. Should I just knock them off the edge? I feel like I should. I feel like that's the most efficient way to deal with them here. What are... Okay, that didn't work at all. Wait, are they friendly? Did I not have shot them? I'm confused. They weren't attacking me when I was that close, so... What was up with that?
This arcade machine is everywhere, isn't it?
Apparently, but I don't mind it. I like these puzzles. Still no battery. Why aren't we getting a battery?
Monokuma with the shield again. I just have to hit it from behind, right?
Okay, the Monokumas with the shields. So the problem is, if we activate that thing, sure, the bomber, my guy, is going to go over to it. But that won't help us with the shield guys, right? If I make the shield guy dance, will that... Or if I make the bomber guy dance, will that help us somehow? It says I should use move and knock back. Oh, I make it move there and then I knock it back over to the other side. Got it. Alright, I'm glad it gave me that hint. Alright, so move. Here you go. Nice. Alright, good. It did get them all. I was worried he might have gone too far. Because it can be kind of finicky. More children. Doing weird animations.
Toko, we're almost at Towa Tower.
Oh, true. You can see its pixels from here. Battery? Battery. Nice. That gave me 2 of them too, so I'm full. Alright, we are absolutely ready for anything. Man, the menu's sure glitching out there. So does this mean boss battle because it gave us a bunch of stuff? I don't know.
So this is Towa Tower. It's amazingly huge once you see it close up.
Huge is good. It's as if I'm being looked down on. Makes me hungry.
Just as I thought. You are definitely a strange one.
Yeah, sure is. What is that?
Oh, you found me. I put so much work into this disguise, though.
Ambushed.
I am such a coward. So cowardly I have to resort to superior numbers just to beat up girls. Do you hate me now? If you say you hate me, I'll turn you into a splendid diorama.
Oh, so he was the one that does the dioramas, right? He's the art
I'll
one.
put every bit of my skill into it.
All right, here we go.
That brat! Rather less than
Start off with this.
Well, before you do, let's do something about these Monokumas first. Toko, are you okay?
no.
Oh, I probably should have used the Siren Monokuma there to
Realizing it or something.
have them all come to it. Where's Dance? Dance! Nice. Yeah, everyone go over there. And then blow them up. Wonderful. That's the way to do it.
Monokumas everywhere. Time to break their gestalt wide open.
Until I see my parents in Makoto, I can't die yet.
Just a little more.
All right, everyone line up over here. Everyone line up near the car. Go, car. Ram him. Nice. And then let's make them dance over to here. Wonderful. In reaction.
There's no more, right? That's all of them?
Looks like that gross-looking brat is gone too. He must have gotten away in all the confusion. He better not be waiting for us inside.
He surely is. That was definitely not the end. Well, at least it hasn't blown up yet.
Hey, don't you think this was that white Monokuma's trap?
No
Probably
way.
not.
Shirokuma wouldn't do that.
Either way, this is definitely dangerous. Are you sure you want to do this?
I mean, there's no place to go even if we turn back. And I don't know what else to do.
The other option would be to go to the place that's jamming the signal and destroy it. And that might be what we end up having to do. That's my
If that's
idea.
the case, the only thing we can do is move forward.
A pessimistic optimist.
But why do you look like you don't want to do this?
What do you mean?
She always seems to be like this. Is she, what, is she afraid of heights?
I mean, you don't look like you want to go to Towa Tower. Are you worried about something?
It's not like that. You're just thinking too much.
I hope so.
What is she concerned about? This is Towa Tower, where that guy's, like, father is supposed to be, maybe, possibly. So what does she think we're gonna find in here that she doesn't like? Well, we'll find out.